Now, this video game, I do believe, is one that I played as a kid, and I've been trying to find, because I couldn't remember anything about it. We should probably take that off the screen. I can't remember anything about it except that the wrestlers from the wrestling show, the big wrestle boys. Oh, it's not showing up. There it is. They just kind of ran around beating like people who weren't wrestlers. They're just civilians. Is that the term for non-wrestlers? Can we get you off the screen as much as possible? Even you, Meat. Sorry, Meat. There's gonna be so much video game. But I think I've tracked down the wrestling game I borrowed from a friend as a kid. Well, we're gonna have to press some buttons to find out, and you know what that means. When the buttons start, so does the timer. Don't tell me about my controller. Don't tell me about my controller all the time. Wrestlers and civilians. Oh, we got The Rock. We got Stone Cold Steve Austin. We got The Undertaker. And we got Triple H. Let's be Triple H. Or The Undertaker. What do you reckon? We won't be The Rock. Let's be tiny Triple H. Game Boy Triple H. It looks like Triple H really has Austin on the ropes. We may have ourselves a new heavyweight champion. The Rock says that Triple. Look at that little guy. Look at that little man. Look at his little butt. H should know his role. Used to be a big fan of Triple H because his name is just 3 H's. What's with that? It's kind of... You know what? I want to find the movie. Wait, we are apparently on a timer in the game as well. I didn't realize that was happening. It's under the unregistered type account. Apparently there's a timer running, but I'm taking it easy here. I want to find the movie Triple X with Vin Diesel and put that on for the gang at some point. It's an ambition of mine. I know how to play the game. Oh. What are the buttons? And that looked confident, but I have no idea what the buttons are. Hold it, Triple H! Oh, jeez. Stephanie's been kidnapped. Who took her? Vince, I think you may find you've been cancelled. Rocky and The Undertaker. First he takes the belt, then my wife. The Rock is mine. Hurry, rescue Stephanie. I'll make sure you get a new title shot. Thanks, Vince. Don't know what I'd do if I ever heard that you were an actual monster. I have 2 punch buttons and a kick. I got a little kick. Yeah, I remember hitting a lot of people with pipes. That were a big part of the game that I remember as a kid. If you get punched if you're carrying a pipe, the pipe does of course disintegrate. We also got crits. It's good. These guys with pipes, they're tricky. don't know exactly how to deal with that. Is someone doing something? Of course it's one of you. How I leave? How does Triple H go? I don't know if he just always does the big slam on those guys, or if it's something to do with the boxes filling up. I also don't know how to open lockers, but I did it once, and I got like a milkshake or something that healed him, I think? I don't know what it was. Oh, I can... Why did I not expect to be able to dash? Of course I can dash. Look at the game that I'm playing. You've played games before, it has a dash. I'm getting kind of low on health just trading hits with these guys with pipes. Don't really know a better way to go about it. They always seem to get me. Oh, an apple. Yeah, I just gotta find all the apples I can in these lockers. Stop it. Well, I stopped it now. If you have a pipe, it's no problem. Back up to half health. I do also remember parkour and can remember the screen with the smoke. I really got comboed by that, huh? Thought I was before where it started. I was not before where it started. It's kind of awkward to hit a man without just getting hit. Stop it. Oh, am I stun locked to death? Well, that seems to work, whatever that was. The animation wasn't extremely convincing. No! Triple H, stop holding your head! Stop it! Where is the smoke? In relation to me? I think you just gotta run and just ignore the smoke. Just do not fear the smoke. Because I cannot tell where the smoke is exactly in relation to me. We don't have this information. We just have to run and hope. We just spend as little time as possible in the path of the smoke. You can't be damaged by the smoke. Someone's getting the crit. Unlucky. I can't run if I have a wrench. He can hit me from the side. No! Put me all the way back. You really don't want a weapon, actually. I mean, it kills some of the guys a lot faster. These guys are a problem. You just gotta make sure they're exactly in front of you. Also, the steam is more of a... You just strut and just go. Don't fear the steam. Oh, it's not working. I feel like the enemies have to be like in the... The animation on my little lad, by the way, is excellent. Just counted being hit by hitting me back. That's rude. Very like wibbly. He's got no like leg bones or nothing, but I like it. It's stylistic. Oh my god, that took off half my health. That strange interaction where I wasn't entirely sure what was happening. It's like the cars have angles. The little boxes that are different colours on the sides of them. just gotta kind of be flying at them. It's the way to not get owned. Oh. And sometimes you get owned. You have to be okay with that. You have to be able to... I mean, that's wrestling. Sometimes, you know, you're on top of the world and some dude just jumps into the ring when you're already tired and it's all over. Oh, there's too many things moving on screen at once. It's not enjoying it. The Game Boy's having trouble. There's steam coming out of the Game Boy. Give me the wrench. I ain't learned my lesson yet. I refuse to ever. No, don't come up at the side of me. I know what your plan is. They do go just diagonally and wiggle around the side of you, huh? They know what they can do. They know that move. I can't believe The Rock would do this. Quick, get her out of here! What about Triple H? It doesn't matter. The Rock can handle Triple H. He has a lot more health than I do. Well, I think The Rock can handle Triple H. Soundly. I couldn't even move. That's how we do him. We just run into him. And then wibble out of the way. Anytime I hit him, he immediately hits me back. I have noticed this is an issue. Okay, this is working. Just punching him over and over again. That's how you beat The Rock! Why is The Rock on this poster? Rock's old news! Who's this guy? Why is he so wibbly? Mailbox full of health? Absolutely. Of course. There's a little background bit happening on this hedge here. So, lots of the things look really nice, but then lots of the textures just have weird squares coming off them. Someone mad at me? And then Triple H beat a woman to death with a lead pipe. The hero of our tale. Look at that cat. He knows what's going on. Why are we going up to the roof, Triple H? We ain't got this pipe for long. This baton. Why can you hit me from that angle and I can't hit you with the same weapon? Apple's only heal 1. Really took a beating against The Rock. Couldn't really damage The Rock without also being damaged. Didn't really seem to be a mechanic for that. I've changed my mind on the whacking sticks. This seem good. This seem handy. They're doing alright by me. Stage 3 easy mode. You'd have to fight The Rock or nothing. There's no steam. I did pick the games just based on like ones with silly titles that were on the list of games that had achievements for them. I'm still doing retro achievements, still having a good time. The main things that make the enemies hard are like, can they hit you from the side? And how much range have they got? Nothing else matters. Thank you, Triple H, but our CEO's daughter is in another castle. These chairs. The colours just aren't quite Excuse me, sir? Are you shooting me with a briefcase gun? Did you just take off 60% of my health with a briefcase gun? Well, that has range covered. I don't know if he can hit me from the side. I'd certainly hope he can. Ah! Can shoot me from off screen though. And stunlock me to death. Well, that's trouble. That's a problem right there. You don't want to see that. Ideally, they'd have to come onto the same screen I'm on to shoot me. Oh, they just wouldn't have a gun. Because honestly, the whole situation seems a bit rude. Okay, now I can't run because I have a stick. Ooh. Oh, he's quick. Can turn on a dime. 360 no scope. Yeah, this is death. I'm stun locked to death again. When he starts holding his head, it's over. Okay, never pick up a stick on this level. It's too slow. You'll be destroyed. When the man gets here, it's over. Even by wrestling standards. I don't think they should be having a gun. No, Triple H, don't get stunlocked to death. He's super dead. There's no way. I'm pressing all the buttons, but it's not helping. As soon as he starts holding his head, it's just over. Oh, never mind. I lived that. No. No, he just spins on 1 second. It takes like 1 frame and then he's shooting you. Give me that cake. This is so rude. Do not pick up the stick. You will die if you touch that stick. Okay, we out of machine gun men yet? It's not often someone like brings the Tommy gun out from under the ring. No. No, he picked up the stick! That man tactically dropped that stick right there, so I'd be destroyed. I'd be stunlocked by this guy again. It's impossible! They have guns! It's actually impossible. What the fuck? Do I have like any other stuff? Can I like... Does Triple H have a Glock? It's fine if they just slowly walk at you and they don't get the first hit, because if they get the first hit, you just unlocked. For an indeterminate amount of time, you might never get control back. Game is indifferent to whether or not it gives you control back. Sir, can you get hit by some of my moves? Thank you, bud. No, I forgot. I walked around behind him. You don't walk around behind him. That doesn't work. That's what they want you to try and do, please. Okay, I need to get hit by someone who's not a machine gun man, so I dropped the stick. I didn't think there was a machine gun man in this room. He was stunned for so long. Please stop being stunned. Well, this guy uses guns. This wiggly guy on the subway uses guns. He's far more powerful than any wrestler. Triple H can be a man with a machine gun? It's not gonna happen. Okay, careful, they've dropped a stick on the floor. Trying to trap you, Triple H. Don't get caught. You pick up that stick, it's all over. No! I shot him! I mean, he shot me, obviously, but I fucking hit him! I can't do anything! This game is ass. What do I do about him? It's that it just like, if he grazes you once, you're just unlocked forever. Oh, until the game feels like giving you control back, which can be never, or sometimes isn't. Sometimes you get lucky and it just allows you to keep playing. No, why am I... Okay, I still lost half my health, but you know what? That's the part where there's 2 machine gunners. What's gonna happen? You're gonna lose half your health, at least. You should be happy it's only half your health. If I can get up at the side of them, they have to walk into my kicks to shoot me. They cannot hit side to side. This is how we'll win. This is how Triple H can win. Bullets can only go forwards. Triple H can go side to side. This'll be the strat. Sure, that works. Just don't give him a clear shot, Triple H. No! Why did my kick stop hurting him? I could have got stun locked to death there. That was the last guy this whole time. Did you say try me, Hunter? I'll make you famous? I think that's what he said. We have a similar situation to what we did with The Rock, where if we hit him, we'll immediately be hit back. Where did he go? Oh, never mind. That's working. Oh, he's stunned. Why is he getting stunned? Oh, that was so easy. The Undertaker's so much weaker than a man who owns a gun. Now where'd they take my wife? Titan Towers. If you're lying, you really will be a dead man. In one word, dead man, with a capital D. It's gonna change his wrestler name for him. Now these guys do hit side to side. Okay, the move works on that guy. Good to know. The sprint directly at them and just do a big kick move. Why'd an apple come out the water fountain, Triple H? Why'd that happen? Why was that in there? I was trying to get the apple out of the water fountain. Don't do this. Never mind, that one had soda. Okay. No one comes out the other door? It's news to me. I think the kick hits both times. I think it hits twice, and that's why it's good, because there's more chance of it stunning the man. Just needs one more hit, and you can do a big old move. No sticks. Never again. We've learned our lesson. Someone could come out with a gun at any point and just destroy us if we're holding a stick. The thing that gets you is getting stun locked. That's how Triple H dies. But I don't know what causes it. Sometimes he gets hit and he's fine. Sometimes he... No. Sometimes he gets hit and he can't move for the next 5 minutes. And it could be the same attack. I thought, like, when I was lower on health, it was stunned. I was getting stunned harder, but I don't think that's the case now. What did he do? Did that man do a fire kick? Bizarre. Oh. Oh, I'm stunned. It's not good. I'm definitely getting stunned by every attack now, and I can't move. Why Triple H just gets stun locked to death? Why that happen a lot? Who thought that was a cool mechanic? They're just not being able to move when someone's hurting you. Why only one guy this time? This man just crouches down and just waits for you to come in range of his... He's a charge character, you see. See, that's fine. Just gotta come at you out one at a time so you have your move charged up. The one who gets the first hit just unlocks the other to death. No matter how many of them in a row come out. How many flaws are there? Are we looping? Is it like that part in Mario? Or if you don't do it right? Never mind. Why did The Rock and Undertaker do this? They're just bad, I think. Oh? I think this woman has the power of lightning? No, that's... I understand. It's a big weird kick. I'm stun locked though. The whole time I was stun locked. Triple H, I need you to come under my control again, please. It's gonna be very hard for me to defeat this man if you want. Well, there goes the pipe. I swear to God, I've been trying to hit you for the last 5 minutes. Why is it not working? If you wiggle the analog stick, you heal a bit. While... Not analog stick. The other thing. The buttons. While you're stunned. Is that what the stun's about? It's for you to heal, but it lasts forever and it sucks? I don't think he comes out of the stun any sooner, but he'll heal a few little blocks. Keeps picking up those pipes. I definitely learned a lot about Triple H's quest, about how to pilot Triple H. I think I could have done a better job of Triple H. Slowly getting a grasp on these mechanics, on some of the mechanics. Might be when he's low on health he gets stunned. And you meant to wiggle the thing and make him heal, and that's why when I got stuck in the middle of the two machine gunners that one time, he wouldn't die, because apparently I was wiggling enough to not die. The problem is that when you come out of that situation, he'll be facing the wrong way half the time. There goes Rock. Again. Vince, who could have known Vince was evil? What are you doing here, Vince? Triple H, you and Stephanie have been walking around here, acting like you own the place. Well, I own the place. Not anymore, Vince. Now The Rock owns the place. You know, it didn't occur to me that Vince McMahon would be in the video game. Oh dear. Well, you hate to see it. One of us is gonna have to move to the side first. I can wiggle out of this, I can survive. Told you, warned you. I know about rocking the D-pad back and forth once I get hit now. I'm indestructible. Now, I'm not on a lot of health, Mr. Stone Cold. So I don't think this is necessarily the most fair fight. See, I keep coming out of the stun facing the wrong way now. Oh, that's a shame. It's right on me. We're really just trading blows here. Okay, that wasn't so bad. You play the game, you lose. I beat the game. I beat the game. I didn't expect to necessarily be beating these games. You know what? As a kid, I only remember the like construction site level where the steam hits you. I think I might have only got to the steam part. Explain that, Beantel. Rippo. Had that a minute. +5? Okay. +5. -5. Okay. Indecisive about this 5. Normality has been restored. I do have new unexplained things. Mysterious things. What could it do? What could it mean? Well, we've still got half an hour left, so nothing for it but to see what the Undertaker can manage. +15? Good grief. Didn't think anyone would redeem 15. What would have happened if the one who was under player control was not Triple H at all, but was the Undertaker? Clearly, Steve Austin would have thrown that bin, not The Rock. 15 has been added. Oh! Dang, he's a powerful man. Yeah, here, Vince McMahon. We'd prefer not to see you anymore. One of the worst humans, Vince McMahon. Just straight up. Wonder when exactly I was back in control of the game there. Wasn't obvious. Okay, kick's still good. Kick still work. This weird kick move, we've still got it. We're at 15? 15 has been added. 5 was added, then 5 was removed, then 15 was added. Can confirm. Heck! Is there a drop pipe on the floor button? There's only so many buttons on a Game Boy. If nobody else has added anywhere at 15. If you say so. You seem to have got this all figured out. Seem to know a lot more about this than I do. This is in one sense, it'll be fun if there is a concerted effort to find out what this means. In another is, well, did we start at 0? Oh, men will get hit by my kicks. That's what I know. I want to kick him by a cat. That's what the Undertaker knows. You ask him about plussing 15s, minusing 15s, he doesn't know maths. He's the Undertaker. That's fine. Better to spend as little time in the path of the steam as possible. Yeah, this is fine because we're gonna come in from this side, and then what they're gonna do? His big move doesn't like chain kill people as well as Triple H's. Want everyone lurking to add 15, then we'll be at 75 if you think that's how it works. Plus that's assuming something. I don't remember what it's assuming. I've been hitting on the head with a pipe. With a wrench. You can't expect me to remember all the things. We're gonna do a better job this time than last time. It's not gonna be a flawless job. Well, if you think we start at 0, I suppose. Do you think they're individual points? Is that being added? So Tom's ahead now on 15? Psychic damage could stand to be caused by this thing that has occurred, that has been added. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? Assuming they're a kind of skull. That is a bold assumption. I've done a bad thing, and it's gonna be a problem. It's fine. It's fine. I got a wrench, and you know what? Maybe the wrench is fine for these early levels. I know how this goes. We gotta loop around. We gotta get in front of him. That ain't gonna work either. Really need to just be a max range. Pipe go further than Taser. Stop it. Stop it. It's really hard to come out of the stun facing the right direction. That's the trick. You get that down. Unstoppable in the ring. Also, I don't know what, like, well, now both... No, now I'm dead. This is the hardest level! I mean, at least you don't have Gunman on it, but it's tough. Just a lot of opportunities to get stun locked to death. Even knowing about the wiggle move. If enough guys are stunning you at once, it's not gonna help. I don't stop for Steam. I don't wait for Steam. I don't think Steam owns me. Steam's not my boss. Slime is not as good as what Triple H were doing. I don't really know what Triple H were doing. It were a lot of animations just happening all at once. But it did really get them. I'm not sure I got enough help for this. I need to find out if any of the things have items in them. Does Car have item? Can Car shoot me an apple? It'd help me out. Car? Apple? Ow, boy, I was wibbling away from you with my bendy legs as fast as I could. Good, sir, you need to come out of there. No one can hit you there. I am at the point where he's going to start getting stunned. I think it is when you're low on health. That cat did have an apple in it, though. Let's go. wasn't confident that I could get the charge to happen at that close range, but to get it to happen, I did. It's that ring IQ that we've been building over the course of this exactly 1 hour. Please, I just want to leave. I just want to get to the horrible train level. Okay, we're out of there. I don't know if I'm doing better or worse than last time in terms of time. I was hoping we were going to kind of smash it this run. Doesn't look to be how that's going down. I'll take care of the dead man. Okay, my strategy is I'm going to stand and punch him. And I'm gonna wibble. Oh! I clicked punch to do that move. I clicked punch no more than 1 time. Wibbling. Oh, just standing there. Can't get me if I wibble! Can kind of get me if it, well, it can kind of get me, but I just keep regenerating. Kind of can't get me if I wibble. Okay, I forgot about this level. This level's easy. The reason I forgot about it is because it's not worth remembering. It's got nothing going on. Just a bunch of little guys. I still managed to get hit and drop my pipe though. Poor lady. The Undertaker's just a very large man. It's the cat willing us on in our quest. We don't really have. I mean, I guess he wants the heavyweight title, which he thinks he'll get by beating everyone beating every other human to death. It's the only way to make sure. Like, as long as there's 2 people going for the title, you only have a 50-50 chance. That's what the Undertaker's realized. He only knows one way to deal with this, and that's with his wibbly legs to just wobble on over there, gloop around, do some big kicks. Hey, Pauser. We're playing a bunch of random video games for exactly 1 hour. This is WWF. Betrayal? With the Undertaker, we've been betrayed. We got wibbly legs. Hey, Pauser. Hey, Miner. Hey, Swamos. It's the weird WWF GBA game. It's one of them. I remember borrowing this as a kid, and I didn't get past the 2nd level, and that's because the 2nd level's horrible, but so is the one after this, because you're on a train and people shoot you with machine guns. And you don't have a machine gun, you have punches and kicks. It's a problem. Stuff is heck. Well, we're on our 2nd playthrough. To do it on a 1cc, now that'd be... That's the trick. Did play this one as a kid. I didn't have it as a kid. Well, actually, it's not the World Wildlife Foundation. They did later have to change the name. These guys. No! He can slightly shoot me from the side. Oh god, I got the stick. I don't want the stick. The stick is not going to help me in this situation. You can't run if you have a stick. I do actually love the animations, but his legs do not have bones in them. That's just fact. He shot me. No, I almost got stunned. If you get stunned by these, you're having a bad time. Yep, that's happening. I can survive by wiggling the analog stick, but I can't, like, stop him shooting me through any means. Please. Please. It's not the analog stick, it's the D-pad. There we go. Just gotta hang in there for as long as you can. Don't try and sneak up behind them like I always do, because they can one frame spin around and start shooting. There is no jump. Probably one of the games I play like once, one of those bootleg cartridges that have 100 games in one. I haven't seen this on a bootleg cat, but I'd believe it. You know, have I told you all about bootleg games, like trying to find ROMs for them? Because I remembered I had a bootleg Game Boy cat as a kid. And I wanted to try and find like the exact bootleg games that were on that cat. And it's a whole problem. It's way harder to emulate. Oh dear. What happened? Okay, so that happens if you talk about bootlegs while you're playing this game. It can tell, and it assumes that you're about to do crimes on it, so it assaults your ears. So hang on, I forgot what I was saying. I was distracted. No. Why it came out of the controller? I couldn't wiggle anymore. I couldn't survive by wiggling. You need the controller plugged in to do that. Look how much damage that does! Right, bootleg games. So the thing about bootleg games is that bootleggers would bootleg each other's games. Cause like, if you're already gonna do crimes, you're willing to do crimes on people who are also doing crimes. That's just how that works. So they like put like ingenious little failsafes into the code that made them not open on it. So they'd like fuck up the code in a way that if you loaded it on a Game Boy, it would be fine. But if you loaded it on a program that like... I'm not describing this well because people are shooting at me with machine guns. Actually, there's loads of different ways to do it, but the main one is the like fuck up the header, which the Game Boy actually doesn't read, but the like programs that they use to bootleg games do read. So it just crashed when you opened it in one of those. The thing is, it turns out the emulators actually need that as well. It's just an actual Game Boy that doesn't care about that. And as it went on, they got more and more, cause, you know, this were a known trick. They got more and more wiggly about it and weird, and developed all kinds of new ways to make it hard to emulate bootleg games. There's someone on the internet who's like really dedicated to like preserving as many bootleg games as he can, which is an extremely noble pursuit, I think. It's cool as hell. Please stop shooting me with your machine gun. I don't think you should get one of those. Why do new crime when you can do the same crime others have already done? Just change the title screen. Not even always. Oh. So the layers to it are like the surface level 1 bootleg game is you just completely copy the game and don't do anything to it. The one below that is when they change all the sprites. As a kid, I played Super Mario Land, but Super Mario was Pikachu. And I really liked it, and I liked it way better than when Mario's there, even though it's exactly the same game. Look, The Rock, check out his thighs. Check out his thighs. That guy's crazy. Oh god, I have no health. Well, I've been murdered by The Rock. That did not take long. My strategy for the boss fights is to stand still and punch. And if I get on low health, I try wibble to stay alive. But normally, if I start on full health, they normally die before I do. Like so. Is that Juniper or Brandon? Thank you, Mr. Rock. Playing a bunch of video games today for exactly 1 hour each. Yeah, you missed a little bit. You missed Action Man. It was horrible. And now we're playing WWF Betrayal. The one after that, there were like kits that people used to make like to like endlessly make games. So they'd make like a sprite of like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and then just throw together some levels in this one kit. So there's loads of games that are like almost identical that just have different copyrighted characters on and nonsense titles, and those are kind of cool. The one with Stitch is called The Firmament Baby. Which games have I missed? Just Action Man. Just Action Man Mission Extreme. This is the second one. But we did already do a run of this as Triple H. Now we're the Undertaker, and get lined up on these guys. That normally works. There are gun lads on this level, but not as many as there are on the train. I do think the train's probably the hardest level. There's so many men who have guns. Oh. It's fine. And this is gonna give me one health worth of apple. A lot of things do, some things do almost no damage, and some things just kill you. And there's nothing in between. One feels homoerotic. Did the last one feel homoerotic? Well, what about wrestling is homoerotic? I don't understand. What about these powerful tiny pants men duking it out is remotely homoerotic? I'm looking at all the pieces of this puzzle. I just can't see how they fit together. What about these oily men in very, very small underpants climbing into the ring and just doing battle? I think I played Mission Extreme. I think I borrowed that as a kid as well. I did not enjoy Mission Extreme. The lift is gonna seem like it's going forever, but actually it does have an end point. These men really do just crouch. No! It's fine. I like to picture this is what my gay uncle's life was like. Must have had quite the body count. I'm impressed. I think the only one wearing the very little pants in this game is The Rock. Which is a shame. I don't think... Aw. It's like half and half with wrestlers nowadays. How many wear the little pants and how many don't. I feel like it used to be more. This guy is punching me a lot. I need him to stop. There we go. I'm royalty now. Okay, we're not done until the door on the other side opens. And I think every wave is either randomly one or two guys of the red men and then the green men and then the red men and then the green men. And then I think we're at the door. I think we're at the right door. Perfect. We're almost through it. Alright, no. That's when the kicking ladies start. Oh god. And there's gunmen here too. Oh, this is a problem. This is not where you want to be. Never mind. That worked out. Just flailing on all the controllers. Like, the strategy, the best strategy in this game is just hitting all of the buttons at once. Like you don't know how to play a video game. Like you've just been handed this out of the blue and you don't know what you're doing. That is actually the move. That's called winning. It's like when you give the controller to to your little brother and he kicks your ass in Soul Calibur. Just being Maxi and pressing all the buttons. Please. Stop it. Stop it. Stop hitting me. I can't control what direction I come out of the stun in because I have to wiggle the D-pad to come out of the stun. We do brutally murder a lot of women in this game by slamming them, by giving them doing big boots, big punches. It's also the strat for every Street Fighter. I mean, it works pretty well in Soul Calibur. What's that guy's name? Yunsung and Maxi. It just kind of always seemed like devs were like, well, what if someone doesn't? What if someone just gets thrown the controller and they're like embarrassed and sad? They should still be able to win. It's just nothing. You're just nothing. You didn't even have that much health. You came in with like a third. I mean, I guess I walk into a lot of boss fights with a third health. I used to play a lot of Soul Calibur 2. I kind of love Soul Calibur 2. Last time I played it, I was at I think it was Sam's like birthday, and he had loads of friends around, and I didn't know any of them were, and I didn't like any of them. I think just pressing the buttons fast heals you as well as wiggling the D-pad. This could be important tech. Is this Lex Luthor? Oh, it's Triple H. Yeah, it's Triple H. The guy downstairs was The Rock. And someone just gave me the controller and was like, play Street Fighter with us. We've been murdered. You hate to see it. It's fine. We're fine. I got right to the end before I had to continue. Now we punch. Where you strutting after? You don't have a chance. You're gonna have to walk within fist range at some point. I have the same punch range you do. I'm not moving anywhere though. You're gonna have to come to me. Destroyed. Literally the last guy in the whole game. When you step in the Undertaker's yard, you'd better be ready to lose. We are the brother of destruction. Well, the hour's not quite up yet, so we can start a rock run or a stone cold run. But we're probably not going to be able to get all the way through again unless we really, really speedrun that game. I was at a party and I was sad and didn't want to be there, and they gave me the controller to play Street Fighter. It's Street Fighter Soul Calibur 2. But I'm actually quite good at Soul Calibur 2, and I like double perfected everyone, and I was like swapping character every time, and people kept insisting that I stay and play more Soul Calibur. And I wanted to leave, and I was like I was very embarrassed that I kept winning at Soul Calibur. They just kept me hostage for like half an hour and just bounced off me over and over again as I played with characters I'd never touched before and didn't know how to use the moves. Stephanie McMahon has been kidnapped. Player wrestler is attempting to rescue her. However, it was all a ruse. Vince McMahon orchestrated the kidnapping of his own daughter so that another wrestler could get away with the title. Just changes who's at the end. It's true. It's true. But we have to play for exactly 1 hour. That's the rules. And we've still got a little bit left. I do kind of want to be the Rock. Much as we're not big rock heads over here. He does look very funny in this game though. It's the rules? It's gonna be a new heavyweight champion, it's gonna be The Rock. Steve Austin's the antagonist in a lot of these. The Tom Bruce? Of Tom Bruce Incorporated? We understand how to defeat these two random men now. Are you kidding? That's the Tom Bruce in there? Tom had a little stream early. We can't kick Vince McMahon? Horrible. This level... I mean, last time we didn't have no problems. This guy is awkward because he's around a table. You can't get a good run up to pummel him. Tom was streaming Tony Hawk earlier. Do you know that Tom Bruce streams? Jennifer? Because Tom Bruce streams. I went to sleep after I learned that my dad was Norman. I remember this. I remember this. I remember this whole event that occurred. The fish dude incident. That Norman. It's really got it all together. He knows exactly what he's doing. You know, bro, you kinda your finishing move's kinda boring in this one. None of the lockers I'm kicking are dispensing delicious treats for The Rock. I can't smell what he's cooking, there's no food anywhere. Why does The Rock have piercing red eyes? But not The Undertaker. He's got a confident strut when he has a pipe though. He does still have a little bit of the spaghetti legs problem that everyone has. But less so. And he is wearing the little pants. Those are Rock glasses. It's fine. We can get hit by steam. Okay, we don't want to die on this level 100 times. That's the main thing we're after. Because then there's we could beat this in the time that was left. In the time that is left. I think. But we need to play pretty good, and dying twice on this level, it's just not how you do it. We more or less got past. It's fine. I don't worry about trying to dodge that steam, because I can't tell where that steam is in 3D space, and I walk into it trying to get close enough to run past it, so I'm happy to just not be in the same situation with the steam anymore. Okay, this is fine. He lined himself up funny. Thought we were really clever. He's not clever, The Rock's clever. Didn't he remove his rock glasses and do the eyebrow thing? I remember an eyebrow thing. I only know of Rock from the one episode of Voyager, and he definitely did the eyebrow thing in there. The Rock... So everyone's mad at The Rock, because he swanned off to be like a movie star, and now he's like 100. And then he came back and wanted to be like the big wrestling boy again. And now he's like Vince McMahon, now that they've got rid of Vince McMahon for being one of history's greatest monsters. But he wants to be like Vince McMahon and also like the #1 wrestle boy. And he's done a big old heel turn because everyone was so mad. when he wanted to fight the one guy who looks like Homelander, Cody Rhodes. He was gonna fight Homelander for like the title, because even though Homelander versus someone else had been, you'd have to talk to Kesh. Kesh knows about wrestling. Rock's in a lot of horrible movies, though. He's a prolific, horrible actor in all sorts of terrible films. He's of course in the he is the Elbow Man. He does the People's Elbow. He's either Hobbs or Shaw in Hobbs and Shaw, and also Fast and Furious. He's in Jumanji, not the original Jumanji, not the one that you'd want to ever see. Even by accident, the new one. He's the bad guy in Doom? The Doom movie? The movie of the video game Doom? What did I just do to that man? I wasn't sure if I was getting hurt or he was getting hurt, but I think only he got hurt. I think that was fully my move that I was doing to him on purpose. Well, on purpose is a strong statement to make about that. It's a strong declaration. You know, Stone Cold, you really... Oh! Bloody got him. I don't know what I did. Is he in Dune 2007? 2000? He's not in Dune 2000. I don't think he's in Dune 2000. Is he in Dune 2000? Jumanji 90s is a wonderful movie. Yeah! It's weird. I don't think I ever want to replace Robin Williams with The Rock. I don't think that's a good trade. Brendan told you that, well. You know, Brendan's going through a lot. Whoa. Look at his wiggly butt crack. It's fine. Don't look at it. He's just climbing it. He's just a man climbing a ladder. There's nothing funny about it. Good idea, Rock. We'll just pick up that pipe so we have to drop it here. That was Vin Diesel, I think? No, Vin Diesel were in... That might have been The Rock. Vin Diesel was in The Pacifier. No. He's in the one where he does the Peter Panda dance. He's in a movie where there's babies and there's Vin Diesel and he does the Peter Panda dance. I do want to try and find some horrible Vin Diesel movies to watch in the Discord. I'd love that. If anyone from the Red's still around, by the way, we have a Discord. Just ask me for an invite. I get this two men mixed up with Channing Tatum. Vin is very iconic to me. He stands out. He's his own man. He's his own very particular little weirdo. He's very strange. There's the one interview Andy Cool Channel likes where he keeps saying that he's being interviewed and he just keeps talking about how hot the reporter is, and it's very awkward and strange. He didn't ever want to look like he lost a fight in a movie, so he made a spreadsheet so that whenever two big men are fighting in a movie, you can put in the moves that they're doing on each other into the spreadsheet, and it'll produce a fight in which there's no obvious winner. So every attack gets like a point score. And the points have to be equal at the end when the fight is broken up by something else happening outside of the control. And Vin did all the math for this. Casually name dropping Andy Cool Channel. My buddy Andy Cool Channel. My cool friend Andy. Andy's threatening to come back, by the way. It's just he did message me. He just said work had been like undergoing a minor disaster. And he's coming back. He's coming back to YouTube. I'm excited for one. Can I just... let's not point out how comfortably The Rock is strolling through all these lads that are carrying the world. Like, it's not even the hardest level of the game. And now he demolished that previous other hardest level. Second hardest level. This is the hardest level. It's got machine gun men everywhere. Everyone on this dang train has a machine gun except The Rock. Also, how did the train go this long? Bloody got him. Bloody got him straight up. Didn't even mess around. Rock hasn't even died yet. Is he beating people with? He found a truncheon, I think, of some sort. Some kind of whacking stick. Is there health in here? Well, that's not what we wanted. That's what we wanted. There we go. Now we punch. If I can hit him enough times in a row, I get to do a big move. This is working. Just mashing punch. If I mash fast enough, he can't hurt me. Never mind, he can hurt me with his finisher. But not enough. Truncheon's common in England and whacking sticks. Everyone in England either has a truncheon, a whacking stick, or a machine gun disguised as a briefcase. I assume this game takes place in England. Oh, they're Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you know? He doesn't need any of that stuff. Oh, forgot about him. You know, as I get more comfortable with the spacing and getting the enemy on the right line so I can actually hit them, the weapons do seem more practical. It's some rough stuff out there. In the north. Aaron's gonna get you with a metal pipe. Oh. Yo, Alex Jones did do a bit on an estate, like, in the city I live in. On how it's a breeding ground for terrorists. It's rough stuff out there. And he's a trustworthy fella. Sorry, I need you to step around this destroyed thing. This water cooler. Grandma's family from Lancashire. That makes us natural enemies. It's beautiful. I'm from Yorkshire. Stop it! See, I like... The kick just kind of ignores... Oh, that's not what we want. It's fine, he can't kill me as long as I mash hard enough. Ah, I wasn't mashing hard enough. I need him to stop shooting me at some point? There we go. He turned into cake. Well, there's a thing called the War of the Roses, it's fine. Birmingham is the best accent? Birmingham is the worst place. These are bad takes. I need them to stop kicking The Rock. Okay, that's better. Nope, that's not better. Throwing at the end, man. I was so comfortable walking through there. Didn't Fox News do a bit about Birmingham? A place where people couldn't go. I mean, I wouldn't advise going to Birmingham. I have heard... Is that why people think Birmingham's really rough? Like, people who don't know and are, like, hearing about the UK for the first time. Because that's kinda... It's kinda cute. What Christmas dinner experience the Christmas market there? It's actually beautiful at Christmas time. Dang. This man won't stop kicking me in the shins and I can't move. Okay, I gotta have it. Not for very long. If I could kick him back, that would be cool. But my kicks don't hit him. It's taking a long time to get there. Please stop kicking me. There we go. Did I just miss my stop? Someone got past on that side. Described as a no-go zone. It's very silly. I've seen like weird YouTubers describe all kinds of places as no-go zones though. I don't even... Birmingham, the entire city, is just a no-go zone. You can't be there. Maybe an Alex Jones. Yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of YouTubers who do this weird bullshit now. Which is weird, because they're like doing exactly the same like nonsense as like Alex Jones, but less mad, and also they're 12 instead of like 1,000. So like, I don't know. It's just weird. Seeing the same like shock jock talking points coming out of like a 12-year-old. America calling another place dangerous is kinda... Oh. Dang, we were doing really well that run. But you know, that's the hour. Sorry, The Rock, you'll never finish your quest. I almost forgot I was having such a good time. Seeing the 12-year-old grifter in the wild. They do it better than the grown-ups, probably. It's just weird. They're probably more, like... People are probably more likely to watch them, because, like... They're not obviously Alex Jones. That was an hour. It's exactly 1 hour, Tom. That's how long these last. Thanks for playing that bean. The Rock is now a literal rock. He became a rock. He couldn't get there in time. The curse came true. It's possible. No, there it is. The next game.